No one pays attention to paper and pen and charcoal.
I'm doing portraits on an Etch-A-Sketch.
Everyone pays attention to the Etch-A-Sketch. Everything's art. I think anyone that sits down and draws stairs on an Etch-A-Sketch, or a square, or a house with a crooked roof is an Etch-A-Sketch artist. The difference is, being able to sell it.
All right, so I got the hard job. All you have to do is look at it.
It's always a difficult decision for any artist to push. Before I did Etch-A-Sketch full-time, I was a part-time freelance artist. I started doing flyers for nightclubs and stuff in Toronto. So I've always been selling my art, but I didn't really click into the Etch-A-Sketch until about 3 or 4 years ago.
Oh my God.
I always had an Etch-A-Sketch. My mom gave me hers from when she was a kid. I shook up my pictures and threw it in the closet. No one ever saw what I was doing until I was about 18 years old. I found it under a stack of old comic books. And I thought, this would be fun to kick around at a party and pass it around. So I did, and I started pictures of people around me. And everyone saw it and they freaked out.
That's crazy.
So it's just been public reaction that spurred me to do it. A lot of people don't believe me until they see me at work. They see my displays, they ask me what kind of computer program I'm using to do it.
The kids nowadays, they press the button trying to find the on.
I just grab the dials and I go. There's nothing more to it than that.
Well, you think they're Spider-Man?
Darling, look at that.
And at the end, when everything's beautiful the way I want it, I drill out a hole in the back of the Etch-A-Sketch. I then drain the sand out of it very carefully. And I crazy glue the dials in place so that you can't draw a muscle after the fact. So it's permanent. The big difference between pencil and paper and the Etch-A-Sketch, you can't stop, it has to be one continuous line. It's a whole other animal altogether, the Etch-A-Sketch. It all comes down to numbers and math and fractions when I'm doing the Etch-A-Sketch. There is a lot of limitations, but it's fun to work inside those limitations and push the limitations.
And there we have it.
It's fun, it's kitsch, it's childhood. More than that, it's the seemingly impossible. It's something that people really doubt. It makes you think twice. I enjoy that aspect of it, when people finally get it and realize, oh, this guy's just turning the dials.